to give the keynote address at the Durban leg of the memorial service of Ahmed Kathrada. Yesterday, the High Court in Durban interdicted the ANC Youth League from intimidating or disrupting the event. Organisers, the Active Citizens Group, had asked for the interdict, saying they feared for the safety of Gordhan. Well, our reporter Ayanda Mhlongo is currently there right now. Good afternoon, Ayanda.
Pearl, a very good afternoon to you. I'm battling to hear you. It is a bit noisy here, but we're coming to you outside Sastry College here in the Durban CBD, where at around 2:30 the memorial for the late struggle icon Ahmed Kathrada is supposed to be taking place. Now, the main speaker at today's event or today's memorial is the former Finance Minister Pravin Gordhan. Now, before I actually go into it today, we've also been speaking to the organisers of today's memorial, that is the Active Citizens Movement. But I'm sure you can see a lot of activity behind me. Let me just go straight into it, and just to show, just behind us we see members of the ANC Youth League. They've started arriving here about 2 hours or so ago and are now queuing before they make. The gates have not yet been opened. They are now standing ready to make their way inside the hall. Of course, today of utmost importance was security, and there is a number of police officers that have been deployed here, a number of various units from the South African Police. We also have Metro Police as well as private security guards. The organisers of the event were saying that security today is of paramount importance to them, and this of course is following threats that they received earlier on in the week, and those threats then forcing them yesterday to go to court and obtain a court interdict from the Durban High Court. The Durban High Court did it yesterday, granting them the order and instructing the ANC Youth League to ensure that today they behave, to ensure that their members conduct themselves in an orderly manner. The ANC Youth League was also, of course, yesterday ordered to instruct their members to communicate the court order by yesterday afternoon. But from today, we've already started hearing them. They are singing outside, and some of the songs that they've been singing are saying "Leave Msholozi." I'm not going to go into some of the words that they've been using because they're quite profane. So, but that is what the organisers of this event have been trying to say, that words and songs that incite violence are not going to help, and that's exactly what they have been trying to ensure it does not happen today. Today, also amongst the guests is the members of the Kathrada family are expected to also be here. So they wanted the memorial service to go off without any glitches, in honor of such an icon, in honor of a stalwart, a struggle a hero here in South Africa. But just to tell us about today in terms of security and what we can expect from the event, and also just to go back a little bit as well as to why the Active Citizen movements then opted or were forced to go to court. I'm joined by Ben Madogwe of the Active Citizens Movement. Ben, thank you very much. Good afternoon to you, and thank you very much for your time. Let's firstly just quickly go back, Ben. On Friday, you lodged an urgent court application wanting an interdict against the ANC Youth League. What forced you, prompted you to do that?
Good morning, good afternoon to all the viewers of the SABC. We were forced to launch an urgent application to ensure that the utterances that were put forward by the ANC Youth League leadership, that they will force speakers from the podium not to speak anything that will criticize the government and so forth and so forth. Those utterances, we saw them very dangerous. So we decided that let's launch a urgent court interdict so that everyone who come here behave, because we don't want this memorial to degenerate to chaos, and also we don't want a person like the icon Ahmed Kathrada that we respect to have a memorial that will be not dignified. So this we do it in defense of the late Ahmed Kathrada, and also we don't want the family of Ahmed Kathrada to be embarrassed in this memorial, because this is done to honor him. This is not about us. we are doing it as citizens so that we honor his work and his sacrifice during the times of our struggle. So the interdict say that the ANC Youth League, especially as the first respondent, that, and also the ANC, should speak to their members, urging them not to incite violence and also behave in a manner that is dignified inside the hall. So we expect them to do so, and we have seen the statement released by the chairperson of the ANC, Sihle Zikalala, who also the MEC for for economic development, saying that everyone who come here, whether it's the ANC Youth League member or whatever, should behave himself and also ensure that Ahmed Kathrada get the memorial service that he deserves.
Ben, let me just stop you there. We've been sitting with you just before, listening to some of the songs that have been that some of the members of the Youth League, it seems, have been singing out here. Again, songs that seem to incite violence. Are you particularly concerned, because this is exactly the type of behavior and the utterances that you did not want to happen here today?
Yes, it's unfortunate that we can't tell people when they are here that this you must not do. We expect their leaders to tell them, because most of them are wearing ANC Youth League t-shirts. So they were supposed to be briefed prior coming here, as the court said that all of the leaders who are concerned, the first respondent, which is the ANC Youth League, and the ANC, should address these people that they must not sing songs that will incite violence. So we see here people are singing songs that incite violence, saying that if they must not touch President Jacob Zuma and so on, and all those songs that are causing tension among people who have came here to celebrate the life of Ahmed Kathrada. And you must know that this song had nothing to do with this event. We expect people to sing songs that celebrate our democracy, and also who maybe were sang during the 8 days of the struggle. This song has nothing to do with today's event.
Let me just now go into security. You promised, and we are seeing there is quite a strong police deployment out here, also private security guards.
Yes, what we did is we had meetings prior to this event, before the court interdict. We made it clear to the security forces or law enforcement agencies that there is a threat that there are people who want to disrupt the meeting or the memorial service. So the police came to the party, NIA, National Intelligence Agency, came to the party. After the interdict, we hand over the interdict to the police. Hence, you see the tight security in this event. Also, we have also here private security. I won't give the details of how many members in terms of the private security, but we have private security who are deployed here by us as Active Citizen Movement, and we have police deployed by the SABC.
Before I let you go, Ben, just of course, the main speaker today will be the former Finance Minister Pravin Gordhan. We also understood that the daughter of the late and former President of the ANC, Chief Albert Luthuli, is also amongst the speakers. Is she still confirmed to be speaking? And who are the other guests that will be speaking tonight? Today,
what I know is that former Finance Minister Pravin Gordhan is here in Durban. He will come here around about 2:15 to the venue, and Mama Albertina Luthuli also has confirmed if there's anything that come, because there's instances where someone confirm and then maybe there's changes now here and there, but we expect both of them to be here because those are the keynote speakers that we have. We have other speakers, like we have also invited the COSATU and SSCP to come to be part of this celebration of the life of Ahmed Kathrada, because Ahmed Kathrada was a strike a hero. So we decided that let's invite the other people who are involved in the struggle. Yes.
Okay, Ben, thank you very much for your time. That was Ben Madogo speaking on behalf of the Active Citizen Movement. Just, of course, taking us through the interdict. They did sort a court order, which they were granted by the Durban High Court yesterday. And, of course, also then taking us through some of the security detail here. There is a very, very strong police presence outside the venue, and we also understand inside. The gates are yet to open. We showed you earlier on members of the ANC Youth League already queuing outside waiting for the gates to open. It is an open meeting. Members of the public, everyone has been invited to attend this memorial service, which was going to start at exactly 2:30. I'm going to leave it there and take things back to you, Pearl, in the studio.